Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Casey. I hope you're all having a great day. I don't know about you, but I think this weather's been a little crazy lately. There's been some good days that are warm and it's fun to get outside and play, and then other days that it's been pretty rainy. So one thing I've noticed outside is all of the colors. So my grass is super green right now. There's yellow dandelions. I have little buds on my trees that are red and green. The sky's really blue when it's nice out. Pretty soon I'm going to have more flowers coming up with colors like orange and purple. So I really like seeing all these colors in spring. And that made me think about wanting to read you a story that had to do with colors. So I looked and I found a book. And this book, the characters, which are penguins, love colors just as much as I do. And actually, the title is called Penguins Love Colors. The author, or the person that wrote the words, is Sarah Aspinall. So look at those penguins. I wonder what this story is going to be about. Let's find out. When I first opened this story, I noticed something. What is that? It's a rainbow. Boys and girls, I don't know about you, but I really love seeing rainbows in the sky. They always make me feel happy and calm and put a smile on my face. So the colors in the rainbow are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Once there were six little penguins who loved colors, which was kind of funny because where they lived, everything was snowy white. Their names were Tulip, Tiger Lily, Dandelion, Violet, Bluebell, and Broccoli. Can you guess why? Because Mama Penguin loved colors too, and each penguin was named after a brightly colored flower. One day, the penguins wanted to make a surprise for their mother. What could they do? I know, said Tulip. Let's use our paints and make the most colorful picture we can. Do you think these little penguins love to paint on perfect white ice and snow? They certainly did. The penguins got to work. All of them used their favorite colors. This one is red. What color is that? Orange. It's orange because I can see with my eyes the color orange, but also this word says orange. Yellow. Purple. Blue. Green. Do you think they made a mess? Yes, from top to bottom they were covered with paint. Here comes Mama, whispered Tiger Lily. Would she like her surprise? What do you think, boys and girls? Do you think she's going to like her surprise? Wow, cried Mama with delight. A wonderful rainbow. So many beautiful flowers. What clever little penguins you are. That means they're smart. Did Mama know who painted each color? Of course she did. And do you know? There's red Tulip, so Tulip painted the red. Orange Tiger Lily, so Tiger Lily painted the orange. Yellow Dandelion, purple Violet, blue Bluebell, and all this green Broccoli. Those little penguins were so happy they jumped up and they flipped all the way upside down. I love my surprise, Mama said. I love flowers and I love colors, but not as much as I love my six little penguins. Six little penguins who really needed a bath. Did those penguins scrub and scrub inside the tub until they were clean again? Yes. And when they were finished, the 6 little penguins were worn out. So they cuddled up for a nap, safe and happy in Mama's warm, loving lap. The end. Boys and girls, I love that story for the colors, but also all those penguins worked together because they're family and they made something beautiful. So this story really made me think of all the colors I've been seeing outside. And I said that I really, really like seeing rainbows. So we are going to do an experiment, and we are going to make a rainbow with just using 3 colors. I'm going to get this all set up, and then we'll get ready for our experiment. Okay, boys and girls, we're ready to do our experiment. First, I wanted to show you a color wheel that I have. So this has all these colors on here. We have red, yellow, and blue. And those are our primary colors. Then we have orange and green and purple. If you remember, when we mix together these primary colors, we get a new color. So when we mix red and yellow, we can get orange. When we mix yellow and blue, we can get green. And when we mix red and blue, we can get purple. So I said we were going to make a rainbow using just 3 colors. So for this experiment, you need water. I have mine all in a pitcher. You need food coloring, and you just really need red food coloring, yellow, and blue. You also need paper towels. And with the paper towels, you're going to want to fold them. Let me show you how to fold them. So you take your paper towels, I'll move these so you can see, and you're just going to fold them. Like an inch, probably no more than 2 inches wide. And once you get them folded, it'll look like this. And then you fold them in half, like just give them a little bend there in the middle. Okay. So now I'll line my jars back up. Now, the next part of the experiment, we need to put water in some of the jars. So we're going to do a pattern. I'm going to start here, and I'm going to put water in this jar and no water here. Water in this jar and no water here. Can you say the pattern with me? We'll say water, no water. Ready? Water, no water. Water, no water. Water, no water, and then water. So I'm going to take my pitcher and I'm going to carefully pour it in here. If you try this experiment at home, boys and girls, you might want a grown-up to help you pour just to make sure. So water in the first one. You definitely want to fill it halfway. I'm going to fill it probably 3/4 of the way or almost full. So there's water there, and I'm going to skip that jar. Here's water. And then I'm going to skip this jar. This one needs some water. Skip this jar. And then this one needs some water. Okay, so I forgot to say, for this experiment, you need to have clear cups or jars. I have jars because I didn't have any clear cups here at home, but you can use just clear plastic cups. If you do use jars, of course be careful because they're glass and fragile and they could break. So now we're going to use our 3 colors, our red, yellow, and blue, to make our rainbow. I have a special guest that wanted to add the colors for me. This is Hannah.
Hi.
So Hannah is going to put red in the very first jar. She's opening the top. Just pull it off. Good job. And she's squeezing. She's going to squeeze about 5 drops of red food coloring in that jar. Good job, Hannah. Hannah's putting the top back on just to make sure it doesn't spill later. And now Hannah's going to put yellow food coloring in one of the jars. She's going to put it in the jar that has water. Ready? So yellow, we might put a little bit more than 5 drops, right, Hannah?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead. I think that's good. All right, we have one more color. We're going to put 5 drops of blue in that jar. I'm going to walk behind Hannah. And then in the very last jar with water, we're going to do another red one. So Hannah's going to open that up and put about 5 drops of red food coloring in that jar. Very good. Thank you, Hannah. And then I'm just going to make sure these are mixed good. So we have red, we have 2 reds. And then we have yellow and I'll grab one of these, blue. All right, boys and girls, I think we are ready. So now we have our paper towels that we folded, and they're just like this. So then you're going to take your paper towel and you're going to stick it in the jar. Just like that. Half is in the red water and half is in the empty. And then you're going to need 6 of these folded. I already have them all folded up. Then I'm going to take my second paper towel, put half in the empty jar and half in the one with yellow. The next paper towel is going in the yellow and the empty. And boys and girls, right away when I'm seeing this, I'm seeing the water's climbing right up those paper towels. I wonder how we're going to make a rainbow with just 3 colors. What do you think? What do you think is going to happen? Let me keep putting my paper towels in. So I have one in the empty jar in the blue water in the empty jar, and the last one goes in the empty jar and then in the second red color. So, like I said, I'm already seeing the color, the water's coming up the paper towels. So I want you to think about what is going to happen and how are we going to turn just these 3 colors into a rainbow. Well, I'm going to give you some time to think about that. I'm going to stop our video because this takes a little bit of time. And then I'm going to set a timer and I'm going to check it and then I'll show you what happens. All right, boys and girls, I'll see you soon. Hi, boys and girls. So I set my timer on my phone for 1 hour and now I'm back to check in on our rainbow. When I look at the jars, I still only see 3 colors. I see red, yellow, and blue. But when I look at the paper towels, the red color is climbing up this paper towel and it's starting to come down the other side. When I feel the paper towel, it is wet all the way down. Same with the yellow and the blue. So I wonder how we are going to make our rainbow with these 3 colors. Now it's time to leave our jars overnight. That's like 24 hours. So in 24 hours, we'll check into them and see how they changed. All right, boys and girls, I wonder what's going to happen. What do you think? Hi, boys and girls. So I let our jar sit for 24 hours. That's a whole day to see what would happen with our jars. So if you remember, I said we were going to make a rainbow using just 3 colors. What do you think happened? I covered it up so it would be a surprise. So, ready? Let's find out. Whoa! Do you see all those colors? Did we make a rainbow? I know these were red. They look a little bit pink, but it's definitely, we have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And then we had red again on the end. But did we make a rainbow using 3 colors? Yes, we did. But if you remember, we only put water in half the jars. Remember we made a pattern? We had Water, no water, water, no water, water, no water, and then water. But boys and girls, if you look now, there's water in every single jar. How did that water climb up that paper towel and get into the other jar? Well, there's a fancy science word for that. It's called capillary action. Capillary action is when water moves up something. So where else would you see this capillary action? Outside with plants and flowers. They have to pull water up from the soil into their roots and so the water can get plants. So that's where you would also see capillary action. Well, boys and girls, I hope you liked this experiment. I know I did. I loved making a rainbow. All right, we'll see you soon. Bye.